And being men's men, sometimes we don't feel we can talk about it or don't and just get on with it. But, you know, I think down the boxing club, we're quite open with each other and we will talk to each other. So I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
So the boxing club, you have that camaraderie where, you know, we're all proper fighters and that, but we can talk to each other. And we support each other. And I think any kind of sport, whether it be boxing or going for a run or anything, is the best thing for raising and endorphins. But not just that, you do need help sometimes. So if you do need help, there is, like these guys here. Come forward, Andy. Yeah, Andy Bishop, Mangang, and they provide a lot of help.
Ray, it's so good to see you, pal.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just do a quick survey.
I have got the man shooting John.
Yeah.
Where's my mic here?
I've got one here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'll just do a quick survey, ladies and gents. You just heard these guys talking about losing a close friend to suicide. You just put your hand in the air if you know somebody that's made that tragic decision to kill themselves. Just have a look around, guys, please. Just have a look around, right? It doesn't need to end this way, all right? We need to start being more open. We need to start talking. And the way we do that is by noticing if something is wrong with your mate. And all you've got to do is ask them. Say, mate, how are you doing? Chances are when you ask that question, when that person says, you ask that question, you're going to say, I'm fine, I'm all right, I'm sound, I'm grand, I'm cushy, whatever you say. Because we don't generally say it as a real question. But if you've noticed something that is wrong with your mate, they might be turning up late for training, they might be drinking a little bit more, they might be going on the packet a bit more often, they might be turning up early for work. You don't know what is going on behind that smile, so ask again. Tell them what you've noticed, and then just tell them that you're there to listen. Because talking, believe it or not, will save lives. If you do know anybody that's struggling, I'm not promising that we can fix whatever problems they've got, but coming along to the Mangang meetings is a really good way to start. So if you're taking photographs of your mates and your boxers standing in front of these banners with Joe and with Ray and with Danny and that, do us a favour, share it on social media, because the more people we can reach with this message, the more people we can get talking, and potentially the more people we can save. And then when we ask this question in a few years' time, how many of you have lost somebody to suicide? Maybe we won't see so many hands going up.
You see what it is? It's just these days it's very hard for men to speak up. But because of the society, innit? How the society has been made up, the men's supposed to man up and don't talk.
Mate, manning up these days, right? Yeah. When every one of you get in the ring, right, we don't speak because we think it's exposing vulnerabilities. Every single one of you warriors that's going to get in that fucking ring on this Punch Bunch 12, you're going to expose vulnerabilities. Every single time. Are any of you weak? Fucking, I didn't just call you weak, by the way. staring at loads of fucking boxers. If
this show, and everybody here, if this show can save one life, that's all. It's a success. That's one life saved, right? I read an article years ago. This is an article I read. I can't remember the exact. This is fact. You can Google this, right? It was in America. They asked this class of children, young adults, about abortion, right? Because the Americans were having this amendment. I was living in America at the time. And they said the first child that this woman, I can't remember the order, the first child that this woman had born was blind. The second child was born dead. The third child was born with some other ailment. The fourth child was born dead. The fifth child, some other ailment. The sixth child, another ailment. She was expecting her seventh child. And they asked the classroom of educated adults or young children, whatever they're studying, would you allow this woman to have this baby after the 6 previous problems, or would you encourage an abortion? Half the class said have an abortion, half the class said have the baby. And when the teacher said to the ones that said abortion, they said, congratulations, you've just killed Mozart. Mozart was number 7. His 6 previous siblings dead, whatever injuries, ailments and everything else. But she had the baby and became one of the greatest composers the world's ever seen. Mozart. So, life, where there's life, there's hope. You know, where there's life, there's hope. And whatever problems, like I've overcome severe problems. Soldier on, you know. That's what you can do.
What's fear? Fear?
Fear.
Yeah.
No, this is reminding me about the word fear. Because I have 2 spellings of the word fear. I say that the warrior, and there's warriors in us all. Some people never get that warrior out for whatever reasons they have. But there's two spellings of the word fear. The warrior spells fear, face everything and rise. The coward spell fear, forget everything and run. You know, so there's a warriors in us. So spell the word fear, face everything and rise. Don't forget everything and run.
You're a legend.
Thank you.